Hi everybody, welcome back. I am going to show you how I am going to be shipping this breakable lamp, and we're just going to get right into it. We're on a short amount of time here, so we're going to hop to it. So I actually just listed this lamp about 2 weeks ago, and I just set it here in my work area purposely because I didn't want it to get broke. I've been doing that more with breakables, putting them inside here instead of putting them in storage. So the first thing you want to consider when you're shipping a breakable. So this part is not really breakable, but the shade is. Okay. First thing I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to wipe off the shade. I thought I did that, but maybe I didn't. So obviously you want it to be clean when the buyer gets it. So I'm just going to wipe it off really quick with just a little one of these surface wipes that I have that I use. Any brand, any kind. This brought in $36.99. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I'm sure that I did not pay more than $7 or $8. But the most important thing, obviously, is making sure the buyer gets it and it's not broke, right? So I believe that this was a gift. There was a little note attached, so I just wrote the little note on a little note card, and I'm just going to lay it in the top of the box. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at my two pieces and think about, before I even start, how I'm going to package it. So I like to double and triple box everything because I take pride in the fact that I've not broken anything, fingers crossed. So if it costs me a couple extra bucks, I don't mind. I pad that into the price of the object or the shipping price. So I believe that these two boxes will work just fine for each piece. If I can box them separately, I do, because it assures a little bit better that they're not going to break. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the shade because that's the most fragile part. I just want to get it over with. Now, when you're pricing these items, you also want to consider how long it's going to take you to box it up and ship it. So I always add a few dollars to it because of that. Now, I wrapped it in just like a little piece. I recycled a little piece of paper that I had. I got it in a package, and then I'm going to use this really nice thick bubble wrap. And again, don't skimp on the bubble wrap. Don't skimp. You will regret it. If you're going to ship breakables, you have to make sure that they're going to get it without being broken. I can't stress that enough. You might as well not sell breakables if you're not going to ship them properly. Now, let me see if this is going to work. I always line the box first. Now, since I'm sending this priority, I have no problem using a priority mailbox. There's a lot of different opinions, but I'm shipping this priority, so I don't have a problem using a priority mailbox. This is going to fit, and it's going to fit quite nicely. And this is how it's going to look, okay? I'm going to make sure that the sides are stuffed so the item does not move around. I'm just going to stuff it with tissue paper. This paper I buy with my coupon. If you have a store, you get a coupon with your membership or subscription. And so I always buy paper and supplies with it. Okay. I personally think that that's going to be fine. You can't even hardly feel what it is in here. So I think that that's going to be fine. I tape it really good. That's another thing, don't skimp on the tape. Okay. I'm in Michigan, and this is actually going to Michigan. So that's good for shipping cost. I'm going to recycle this box that I have, take off any of the identifying information. I like to make sure that the box is somewhat clean, and I use a plain box. I don't like to ship in like a recycled food box or anything like that. I want the buyer, when they get the package, to be like, oh wow, this is really nice, and be excited even with the box, the shipping. Just make sure you take off any identifying information. Now, another important part is to line this box. So I'm going to use this paper that I have, this packing paper, to just line the box. Now this box may be a little too big, but I don't care because it's all I have and I'm going to make it work. And because it's going to Michigan, it's not going to really matter that much for price. So there's one box. And then the lamp is going to go in a box as well. I have these cute little stickers that I bought that says you've got great taste that I am using. I think that this person paid about $15 for shipping, if I'm not mistaken. So to me, that's a fair price. I'm going to leave the top of the lamp on so it doesn't get lost. And this box is going to be perfect. Again, it's not breakable, so you don't have to worry too much about that. But I am still going to pack the box nicely. Pack the item, wrap around the item, and this is how it's looking so far. Now, I don't use packing peanuts. A lot of people do. I just don't buy them. If I had packing peanuts, I would use them. Instead, I'm just using tissue paper. I don't ship that much breakables, so I'm fine with it. Let's see here. And the base of the lamp needs a little bit more. And then I'm going to just place this recycled packing piece that I got. Okay, so I'm just making sure that this box is clean, free from any identifying information. And I do use recyclable boxes. Whatever boxes I get from things that I buy, I do use them. Again, tape this box up nice because you don't want it to come out. And actually, this box is perfect. It may be a smidge too big, but it's okay. Now I am going to just fill the top. I'm going to put some paper over it like that. If I had packing peanuts, it probably would be handy right now because I could just pour it in there, but I don't. So I'm going to use this, and this will be fine. I'm going to do that. Now the tricky part's going to be, I can already tell you, is weighing this because I don't have a big scale. So I'm already thinking about how I'm going to weigh this. I guess I'll have to, I don't know. I don't know. I should have weighed each box before I packed it. Oh well. These are things that happen. So you just gotta make the best out of it, I guess. You don't want the boxes inside to move around. So I think that that's good. I don't think that even if they do move around, nothing's going to happen. Okay, so now I am ready. Where's that little card that I have to put in it? I'm just going to tape this little card, the little message that the person had on here, like that. So when the person opens it, and actually The other thing that I'm going to do is mark the arrows, which way to open it. I will mark them with marker, but right now I'm just going to use this to remind me, and then I'll take a marker over that because that's the way they want to open the box. Okay, so there you have it. Now, this little bitty scale that I have only goes up to so many pounds, but this actually isn't that heavy. So let's see if this will work. Whoa! Actually, it is working. It says 4 pounds, 15 ounces. I wonder if that's right. It's pretty light. So, I don't know how much the weight this scale goes up to. So, I have to figure that out. That's going to be the trick to this box. I will probably try to find out another way to weigh this, and then I will just go into eBay and put the weight in there. I will, for this package, compare eBay and UPS to see which is cheaper, and whichever is cheaper is how I will ship this package. Mostly I ship USPS, but because this is a little bit bigger and in Michigan, I might be able to do UPS. It probably won't be any cheaper, but I'm going to try. So that is exactly how, you guys, I package a breakable. You want to take your time, you want to make sure you have the right boxes, and you want to make sure you wrap everything. That's really the most important thing. Thanks so much for watching. If you learned something, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a great day. Bye. Okay, you guys, I just remembered one last tip when you're shipping a breakable or a bigger item. If you're shipping something that's bigger, or like the item that I just showed you guys, that lamp, if you're a beginner, what I would suggest doing is do calculated shipping instead of a flat rate shipping. Obviously, it's gonna have to go priority mail. You measure, approximate the measurement of the item and the weight, and then add, for that particular item, I would probably add 1 pound, because you have to include the packaging contents and the box with the overall weight. It's not just the weight of the item. So with that, I would weigh that. It ended up weighing 4 pounds and 15 ounces. So if you're not sure, you can do like 4 to 5 pounds. When you go in the drop down, you go in and you could choose 4 to 5 pounds, and then select priority mail, because I'm in Michigan, and what often happens is I ship to California a lot. If I had to ship that to California and I only charged them like $10 flat charge, I would get killed with shipping. This way, wherever it's being shipped is what is calculated for the shipping price, and that is what they're going to pay. So you are not going to lose any money. So that is my last tip for shipping a breakable item. Thanks so much. Bye.